Hey guys, what is up? As you can see, we are not in Bergenworth. We are back in central Yharnam. But what I just wanted to show you one odd, real quick, just some odds and ends real quick. So if you go to this little door right here, we're going to talk to a guy named Gilbert.
We must have had a fine time of it. Well, I don't think I could, but I'm willing to.
Which we probably should have done this way earlier in the game. I just kept forgetting about it. But you're going to keep exhausting his dialogue. He's going to tell you all about the scourge of, the scourge that's going on and everything like that. But if you... Have I heard of Bergenworth? So he actually doesn't know of Bergenworth. Huh, that's interesting. So, but if we keep talking to him... Keep exhausting his dialogue. Huh, so he's supposed to give you a flamethrower, or I know he gives you a flamethrower because you have before, but maybe I have to exhaust his dialogue now and then come back later. Huh, I hope I didn't miss the point where he gives you the flamethrower. Maybe you have to do it earlier in the game, or maybe I just have to talk to him and then come back again. Anyway, he should give you a flamethrower. Maybe we have to go out and then go back in. Or if not, we might have just missed it. I didn't realize that you could actually miss getting the flamethrower from him. Because he does get, you'll notice, if you talk to him on a more regular basis, he'll get more and more sick as the night progresses. And he actually eventually will turn into a beast later in the game. So, let's see if we talk to him now. Let's see if now he'll give us the flamethrower. If not, we must have just missed it for this playthrough. But all you have to do is talk to him earlier in the game, morph and exhaust his dialogue earlier, and yeah, right. See, now he's not even.
Dear, save me, save me.
All right, so now you see he's like completely past it. He's so it's because we didn't talk to him more frequently earlier in the game. Now his sickness is progressing rapidly, but all right, that's okay. So we missed that for this playthrough, but if you want to get the flamethrower, you're gonna talk to him earlier in the game and more frequently, and if you exhaust his dialogue earlier in the game, he'll give you a flamethrower. I don't remember what the exact trigger is. Maybe it's after the cleric beast, but we've gone too far for that. And then the second thing I wanted to show you guys before we continue to Bergenworth is a fight with a man who you can send to Odin Chapel. Let's see, the quickest way to get to him is gonna be to go to the Forbidden Woods and then run through the shortcut, I believe. I believe this is going to be the quickest way, but we're going to go face a mini-boss, more or less. So he doesn't have an actual boss bar, but he's kind of like a mini-boss. You'll see when we get there. And he's actually kind of tough. There's a version of him in the Chalice Dungeons that's one of the more difficult. There is a boss version of him in the Chalice Dungeons. It's one of the more difficult bosses in the game, actually. Let's see if I can remember. I think if you go in here and take the first shortcut down, preferably with the elevator. Let's see if we can go ahead and change up our garb. We've been wearing the same thing for a little bit. Let's go for let's accessorize a little bit. Let's see, we can go for the Grey Wolf. That cap is kind of cool. Charred Hunter garb. We probably should have put this Charred Hunter garb on for the fight with the Shadow of Yharnam, since a couple of them do have fire-based attacks. But so you're gonna run into this old building. Probably recognize this from earlier, but we're gonna go bypass you and jump out this window here. And if you remember, we were here earlier in the playthrough. Let's see. Let's take you out. Damn, son. Alright, sweet. Nice timing. It's going to be a good timing day. I can tell already. We used to play Bloodborne. It's either going to be a good timing day or a bad timing day. It looks like today's going to be decent timing. Take this ladder up and make your way across. I believe it's across. You remember coming up here earlier in the playthrough, but we didn't go to this area. Let's see, Bloodborne is so dark. I gotta close my window so I can see a little better. All right, there is much better. You obviously can't see it on the recording, but on my actual monitor, there's a bit of a glare on the screen. All right, so you're gonna make your way through this door, and hopefully I didn't miss him. Good, he's still over there. But, oh, you see where we are? That's the guy who shoots the cannon at you. So you see where we are. But you see this weird guy that is obviously eating bodies.
Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal.
Yeah, I'm normal. What about you, buddy? Is anyone normal in Bloodborne?
Trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Yes, I know of some safe havens. So you could tell him to go to Isefka's or Odin Chapel. You can send him to Odin Chapel, but he will obviously start eating. You'll slowly come back to Odin Chapel and find that each of the other NPCs that are in there have been eaten, since he is a cannibal. So we are not going to tell him anything.
I should have known.
You can send him to Isefka's clinic.
It's the curse of your...
But what we're going to do is this.
Have you got a screw loose? Or is it your wild animal intuition?
And he hits fairly hard, and he can be a little bit hard to dodge. His timings are a little different. There we go, timed it pretty well there. So obviously, what we should have done is Henrik's set, because his set has electricity, a little bit of electricity damage control on it.
Die, die. Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know?
Nice. Not too bad. So he is pretty difficult, so I'm glad I came back to him a little bit later after I leveled up a little bit more. But we've now taken out... I don't know what his actual name is, I just call him the cannibal guy. But now that we've taken him out... Oh, here's the dart. So, like I said, you could experiment with, if you want, to send him back to Odin Chapel and see what happens. Feel free to do that. You could send him to Isefka's clinic. Either way works. But now that that is taken care of, go ahead and use a bold hunter's mark so we can go back to the lamp. And now we're going to continue on with Bergenworth. I just wanted to make sure to tie up those loose ends before I forget, because I keep making note of them and then I keep forgetting to do it. But I was saying, Henrik's, I keep swapping back and forth between Henrik and Henrik. I don't know what his name is, but his gear will provide you with a little bit of electricity protection, so I probably should have put that on first. I get what they were going for with the hub world in Bloodborne, but I've been playing Dark Souls a lot lately, and it's just so nice to be able to go from bonfire to bonfire instead of... I know some people have mixed thoughts about that, especially in Dark Souls 2, how you could literally just warp anywhere, but I gotta say, I'm enjoying having that liberty, because in Bloodborne now you have to go back to the hub world and then go back again, where it'd be a lot nicer if you could just go from one lamp to another. Like, I really hope if they ever make a remastered version of Bloodborne, they put that in, where you could just warp from lamp to lamp instead of having to warp back to the Hunter's Dream and then warp back again. I just don't see the point, other than, well, I mean, I guess I do. I assume they just wanted to make it a hub world, but anyway, let's wait for that guy to wander off, because we don't want to take on both these guys at once. Well, that was a fail. One thing you might actually want to do here is take out a sedative. Which, do we have any sedative? If you have a sedative, am I blind? Partially, but we also don't have sedative. Because these guys can cause friendly buildup. They're not too hard to dodge. You just have to be careful that they don't attach themselves to you. Which I'm hoping doesn't happen because it's really creepy and gives me the chills. Cool. Yeah, Byrgenwerth's kind of weird because it's built up this entire game as this, you know, place of academic study and learning, and then you come here and it's actually just this one building, and you kind of expect it to be a little more vast maybe, or have a little, there's nothing really here anymore, which I guess kind of the point is it is supposed to be abandoned, so it makes sense that nothing's here. Shoot, these guys creep me out. Let's see. These guys will steal your insight, so be careful. Can we sneak up behind them or nah? Alright. Oh, shite. Damn it. Alright, you just use the tree so he doesn't, to kind of block him so that he doesn't use, so he doesn't bind you with that and then come and suck your HP, or suck your insight. So you're just gonna spam. Let's see, does he already forget about me? I think he already forgot about me. He already lost track of me. Alright, cool. Alright, we have decent reach on this attack, so let's just go for it. Nice. Beat that, son. No insight for you today. Arcane Lake, another rune. Quicksilver bullets. This is such a beautiful area of the game. Even though this came out in 2015, I think they did such a great job with the water. Yeah, I think this whole area just looks so great. Alright, we're going to have two friends come join us. We're going to want to take them out before. Oh, he's fairly resilient. Alright, want to take them out first. I forgot if I equipped the moon rune for extra. Dodge that, obviously. Get hit directly in the face with that. Come on, buddy. This guy's actually not as difficult as he looks, even though I've already taken a good amount of damage. I'm not doing very well, but in theory, this guy's not as hard as he looks. There we go. He actually goes down fairly easily, even though I took a bit of noob damage there. Great One's Wisdom. That's kind of like an upgraded Madmen's Knowledge. I feel like there's another item. Did I already grab it? Yep. Oh, there's your sedative. Sweet. So we might want to equip that to decrease. Go ahead and... There we go. Go ahead and pop that on to go ahead and decrease. Ooh, I want to try something too. I just got an idea. Put on those blue elixirs for now. First, open the shortcut, because there is one of the more difficult NPCs in this game is in here. NPC hunters, I should say. Because she has an attack called a Call Beyond, which can one-shot you. Some people jokingly call her the real boss of Byrgenwerth. So you can open this door if you want. But there's going to be an NPC hunter at the top of the stairs here. Which she can be parried. There she is. Alright, let's see if we can... I've never tried this before, so I don't know how aware she's going to be. Oh, I don't think she sees us. Oh, she sees us. Oh, come on, son. Oh, alright, this is what you want to look out for. There we go, we dodged it. I'm just spamming. Oh, come on, nothing? Oh, that was the one, but we were healing. Oh, come on, give me something. Take this fight outside, son? Huh. Jesus, not getting any of this. Oh. Alright, that's what we want to watch out for. Damn it, I am not getting this to work. That one should have been easy to parry. That should be easy to parry too. If you shoot her early enough with the, yes, if you shoot her early enough with the, damn it, I keep mistiming that. Oh no, I feel like I had the right timing on that one. Come on, son. If you shoot her early enough with the, while she's doing that, it cancels out the attack. Or I thought it did. I feel like I used to do that with Mikolash, and it canceled out his a call beyond attack. All right, I gotta get to a place where I'm not gonna run into stuff trying to backstep out. Oh, darn it. I thought I'd get that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you pain in the ass. Alright. That probably took longer than it should have, but man, she has a decently sized health pool and a lot of dangerous attacks, so I just wanted to be careful with that. So there are going to be a couple summons for you here. There's going to be Henrik there. You could actually summon 3 people here, but it will add a lot of health to ROM, so just remember that. You could sign the Medeiros twin. Sony uniform and trousers makes sense. You could send Spider hides. All manners of rituals certain to reveal nothing, for true enlightenment need not be shared. So you could summon Henrik there. You could summon as Damien. You could summon Damien there. When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred, and when the great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. So, and you could summon the Medeiros twin near the Bergenworth lamp. Just one thing to remember, once you defeat ROM, a lot changes in the game. So, before you take on ROM, you might want to if there's anything you haven't done yet, you might want to go take care of those things, because the game changes quite a bit, and there will be a lot of things that you can no longer do after defeating ROM. So if there's anything you're unsure with, just look up, on Google, can you do, because I'm not going to be able to list every single one off the top of my head right now, but if there's anything you're unsure of, just look up, can you beat can you do such and such after defeating ROM? Because there's a lot of things that you won't be able to do. Empty Phantasm Shell works similarly to Fire, Paper, or Bolt, except it's arcane damage. Alright, should we go spend... You know what? We should run back real quick, I believe. Let's open this first. Open door with Lunarium key. And this is Master Willem. If you remember... I mean, honestly, I doubt I remembered this on my first playthrough, but after you defeat Vicar Amelia and it plays the cutscene, this is the guy that says, "Fear the old blood" with Lawrence in the cutscene. He actually gave us some insight for talking to him there. Oh. But you can go ahead and, bam, take him out. I think he drops, what does he drop again? He drops an eye of some sort. Eye pendant, maybe? Eye, that's right. I believe that's a rune, but we are going to first go ahead and refuel up at Hunter's Mark. We're going to go ahead and refuel at the Hunter's Dream because ROM could be a bit of a pain in the butt. We should be able to beat her on our first try, but I'd rather not play around with the echoes in this area, and you'll see why in a minute. Alrighty, just had to grab something real quick. We are going to first talk to the doll and channel some blood echoes. Skill, cool. Get that up to 32. Might want to start looking at my endurance soon. Let's see. Let's go to, what do I have equipped? HP, stamina, and more blood echoes. We only have the impurity rune, that's all good. Still can't fortify Ludwig's Holy Blade. We need another blood chunk, which we should pick up plenty in the next area, but for now, let's see. Do we have any? Nope, don't have any. Cold Dew Blood. What do we want to do? We want to... Do I have any more blood vials? Unable to retrieve. Do I not have an... I thought I had on a stamina. What else do I have on? Oh, more blood echoes, that's why. So take that off and put on higher blood vial maximum. Cool, that's what I want to go with. Now I should be able to take out one more. Sweet. Alright, so for this one, let's go... For ROM, she does a lot of arcane damage, so one thing you can do is go ahead and put on... I forgot, have I grabbed... Do I have that one set that gives you... No, I don't have that set yet. There's one set that, I forget what it's called, but it gives you decent high arcane defense, but just go ahead and in the damage reduction section, just put on whatever gear has the highest arcane number next to it. So interesting. Gascoigne's hat, arcane, let's see, 140. Anything else? I think it should be, oh, the student uniform. There's a set we don't have that gives you more arcane defense, but that's okay for now. Hey, Lucy. Dog is pumped to take on ROM. Let's see, 770. All right, should be good to go. Bergenworth. All right, we are ready to take on ROM. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my dog's freaking out at people outside the window. Alright, let's do this. So we have the shortcut door open, so we should be able to make our way Like I said, feel free to use the summons if you want. There are 3 of them, but that does increase the boss's health pool quite a bit. The good thing about ROM is if you don't take her out in one shot, there's a good... oh, you see those guys that we fought earlier? I forget, that creeped me out a little bit. They actually run from up here, but you should be okay. The run back to her is not too bad, but she does take a while to defeat, which can be a pain in the ass if you've been facing her for a while and then you die in one of the ending phases, but should be good. Be careful of these spiders because they do hit harder than you would think. If they land on you, they can take you out. Oh shit, what am I doing? Where'd ROM go? You want to keep an eye on her because she will start shooting those at you. Didn't see her in time. So, people do this fight in different ways. What I like to do is kind of use the claw grip on the controller and keep an eye on her, and I keep an eye on her, and then I basically am patient and take out these spiders when I can. Some people completely ignore the spiders and just run into her, but oh jeez, that did more damage than I was expecting. I prefer to play this more conservatively and take out her spider friends first. They have a cap on their head which makes them have a bit of defense, so I like to try to get behind them and take them out. The only problem is... I should do this. There we go. The only problem is you have to keep an eye on ROM at the same time. Alright, I'm probably actually better off doing this locked off. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use L2. Oh, there's no one on this side of her, though. We might as well go in for the shot while we got it. Oh, I don't know if I hit her head there or if I hit her. I might have hit her head there. I might have hit her head there and not her side. That can one-shot you, if you saw that right there. Yeah, god damn it. Okay, so, not my best effort. We're gonna go ahead and try that again. Alright, that was terrible. Alright, like I said, at least the run back to her is not very far. So, we can get right back there. Alright, we're not going to let that happen again. Yeah, I gotta be honest, ROM's probably if I had to rank my bosses, least favorite to most favorite, ROM is definitely one of my least favorite bosses in the game. It's just not a fun fight to me. It's more of just a pain in the ass and a test of patience and endurance. Which I guess a lot of Bloodborne is in a way, so maybe that's not the best argument. Yeah, unfortunately, the second time you come down here, her spider friends are already there, which is almost better in a way, because then you can it's actually almost better in a way, because she doesn't shoot the arcane rocks at you in the first stage. And so it gives you a chance to take them out one by one while she's not shooting at you. So this is almost better in a way. I know there are people that are good enough to just run in and take her out while all the spiders from all the phases are there, but I just don't want to risk getting hit. Also, you can recover your echoes in here. Sometimes it just takes some looking around for them. But your echoes, if you lose your echoes, they will be in here somewhere. We'll probably find them when we run to do her, she transports. Alright, cool. When she transports and we go run to her second phase, we'll probably come across them. Although you'll see now she's not going to just let us run up to her. She is a little more skeptical. Alright, where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Hopefully we come across our echoes at some point. Nice, they just gave us 2 easy ones right there. Come on, let's see if we can bait a couple of them into diving out at us. Oh, when she goes on her back, you gotta be careful of that. Oh, come on. You're saying she protected on that one? Come on. Darn it, I was hoping to come across my echoes. I didn't have a ton of them out there, but still. Alright, this is a much better effort. Now we got the hang of it. Come on. Come on, friend, you know you want some. Oh, yes she does. Careful of that. Come on. See, the problem is if you try to lock onto them, you lose sight of ROM. Oh, there my blood echoes. Nice. So, you'll eventually come across them. There they are. Probably shouldn't have lost sight of ROM, but that's okay. Alright, now what do you got, Ron? You got nothing. Alright, we have plenty of echoes. Let's be safe. Oh, shite. Alright, usually you could get like 1 extra hit on her. I think that's our last time teleporting. Let's see. Shite. Ah. Oh god, I hate spiders. Got the chills. Come on, friends. You want to be friends? Alright, let's go take out him. He's isolated. Let's take out you. Oh, come on. Nice. Ah, shit, I missed him. There we go. Alright, coming down the home stretch here. Should be good as long as we don't do anything too crazy. So gross, buddy. I think I heard once Miyazaki, the guy who's the main director of Bloodborne, actually say that ROM was his favorite boss, which is kind of interesting, or at least his favorite boss in Bloodborne. Twice in a row. I'm good. I believe this is ROM's last time teleporting too, so after we take out this guy, as long as we're careful, should be... Alright, ROM, just you and me, buddy. Alright, you gotta watch out for that AoE blast. Gotta watch out for that, she'll start thrashing around. As long as you're patient, just move in and out. Alright, we should be able to get a hit in here. After she does that, just run in real quick. Alright, cool. Should be able to get her here. Alright, I just like to play this patient because I really don't want to do this fight all over again. I noticed one thing, a lot of times when newer players die in Bloodborne, it's because the enemy's health gets low and they get excited and they just start spamming, they start just mashing R1 as fast as they can, and that's usually when you get hit. But we have now taken out ROM, and the night is about to get significantly creepier. I believe we've taken care of everything there was to take care of up to this point, so we're going to go ahead and look at this creepy Yharnamite queen in a wedding dress. Alright, so pretty weird stuff, but we can now make our way into what is surely one of the creepier areas in all of Bloodborne. As you'll see, we got immediately transported to this church, this cathedral, which you'll recognize if you turn around and run this way. See if we can get these. See if we can... Come on. Oh, that was a little risky, but we got it. Oh, I was hoping that was the chunk. Does that other one have a chunk, or did we take out the second one earlier? That's alright, but you see where we are now. That's the Grand Cathedral. There's the two executioners. So, we are not going that way for now, though, because that's back to the Grand Cathedral. So, what you could do here is you could actually make your way to a building that's basically going to serve as transportation to two additional areas of the game, or we could, but I would recommend, if you remember the guy saying step right, step round to the Grand Cathedral, you actually want to go into that vortex, and that's how you'll be transported. But I believe we're going to come back and do that later. I think we're better off coming here first. So you see we have some, shit, wrong button. We have some familiar looking foes here, but basically just more powerful. There we go. So they actually will respawn until you kill the Bell Bitch, as she is fondly known, or not so much. But when we find her, I will show you how to locate her, because she will keep respawning these guys. But just take them out for now, and make your way to the lamp. Let's see, is there an item up here? I don't remember. Nope, good to go. So for now, let's hit this lamp, and this area can be a bit brutal, especially if it's one of your first few times playing it. See the purple night and red moon. But for now, this is where we are going to stop. I will see you guys tomorrow, where we will make our way through the Yahar'gul Unseen Village. Hope you guys have a good night. Peace. See you tomorrow.